Welcome to Edinburgh. Well, it's that time of year again. It's time for the Christmas entertainment. Bright lights, scary rides, craft shops, food trucks. Some people love it, some people loathe it. I have to say, my eyes and my senses love it, but my wallet absolutely loathes it. It's loud and it's raucous. So in keeping with some of my recent offbeat Edinburgh videos, I thought we'd try a different spin this year. Let's compare the raucous with the calm, the loud with the quiet. We'll go for a wander round the Christmas festivities, but also find some quiet places which are just as beautiful, where we can take a moment to get our breath. I do hope you'll join me for this slightly different take on Edinburgh's Christmas. Edinburgh's Christmas is an international destination. People come from all over the world to see the Edinburgh Christmas market. They come from Dubai, they come from America, they come from Canada, and they come from Newcastle.
Hello, Yari.
Well, the loudest and the most raucous part of Edinburgh's Christmas is here in Princes Street Gardens. And as you can hear, there's Christmas music battling it out with hits from the 80s and the 90s. It is definitely full on here, and it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, do let me know down in the comments, are you a fan of the Starflyer? Have you ever been on it? I have to say, I have not quite got the balls to get myself on that Starflyer. I'm sure I read that this one is 80 metres tall. Have I got that right? It's one of the biggest Starflyers there is, right here in Edinburgh. I think it's a whole lot scarier because they build the Starflyer right next to the Scott Monument, ancient and modern, directly next to each other. It is really good fun watching people getting scared though, isn't it? There they go. It really does get close to the Scott Monument, doesn't it? People were clapping on the way down there. Was that with elation or was it with relief? Oh, do you know what? This is much more my style. Helter Skelter. And this one has got a bar in its base. So do you have your drink before or after you've been on the Helter Skelter? Oh, of course, it's so the mums and dads can have a quick one whilst the kids are on the Helter Skelter. Of course, in between rides, there's plenty of places to eat. Edinburgh Crumble, Edinburgh Street Burger. A tenner for a street burger. That isn't actually too bad. What about Yorkshire pudding wraps? 15 quid. Plus £3 for roast potatoes. 18 quid for a roast Yorkshire pudding wrap. I mean, those are eye-watering prices, aren't they? But I don't think it's entirely down to the vendors profiteering, you know. It's all down to the Edinburgh Council. I'm sure they charge an absolute fortune to let these people pitch their food trucks here. Mulled gin, £6.50 a cup. Salt and chilli chicken and chips, £12. What about a tenner for some mac and cheese? I'd usually prefer to give my money to the craft shops. I guess you could call this a less raucous way of getting up high in Edinburgh at Christmas. The big wheel's probably about as high as the Starflyer, but not as scary, not by a long way. Let me know down in the comments, big wheel or Starflyer? Oh, I can smell mulled wine. I can smell barbecuing burgers. I can smell pizzas. And the incense from candles. Well, that's the most raucous and loudest part of Edinburgh's Christmas done, so I'm ready for a bit of a break. Time to remind ourselves that whilst Edinburgh rocks, there's still parts of Edinburgh which are really quiet, absolutely beautiful, and well worth a 10-minute walk from this very spot to take time out. It doesn't take long. 5 minutes walk and you're already leaving the hubbub of the Christmas market behind. Walking down some of Edinburgh's amazing ancient streets. I think they call this golden hour, don't they? And breathe. Welcome to Dean Village on a glorious December evening. Well, this has got to be about as far as you can get from the raucous beat of the Christmas market. Just listen to that, the sound of the water of Leith, the sound of the birds, the approaching sunset. This is real Edinburgh. Well, there are still quite a lot of visitors down here in Dean Village, taking photographs. Of course, this is one of Edinburgh's most Instagrammable places to come. But the majority of visitors today will be at that noisy Christmas market. I think we're going to head back for our second bout of scary noises, scary rides and scary food. We're going to head back towards Edinburgh Castle now. Just below the castle, we can hear the sounds of Christmas again. The castle is looking splendid as usual, and right beneath it, snuggled beneath it, more lights, more loud sounds, more scary rides. Now, this is supposed to be a children's fairground, but I think this year they've upped the ante a little bit. Yeah, instead of Santa's runaway mine train, we're thinking Techno Power and the Matrix. Of course, there are some kiddie rides. But I'm most interested in this thing, the Matrix ride. Oh, it's going to swing him backwards and forwards, isn't it? Definitely don't go on this if you've had one of those Yorkshire pudding roast wraps. way over the top. What about techno power?
We're flying high, we're flying.
Is that better or is that worse than the Matrix? Compare and contrast the castle, the Ross Fountain and Ski Party. Well, this one's called the Sizzler, and I was going to say this one looks positively tame compared to Techno Power and Matrix, but it's getting faster, and they're screaming.
And squash your friends.
Well, that was definitely another loud bit. Do you fancy a quieter bit? Let's go find somewhere else that's nice and calm, but not too far away that we can't still see what's going on. Quite like their lights projected onto the cliff below the castle there. What a gorgeous night it is tonight. We just need to walk through all the loud stuff again to get to where we're going. Gosh, it's got even busier here since we went to Dean Village and back. Guess it means that we get the chance to see the Starflyer fully lit up. Now we just need to walk past the Balmoral Hotel. That's a railway hotel we still have yet to stay in on this channel. It's on my wish list. The Balmoral does look grand, doesn't it? Yep, we're heading away from all that. I thought we'd come up to the top of Calton Hill. Oh, it really is a bit of a hike up here, but believe me, once we get to the top, it'll be worth it. And breathe and take in that view. From up here on Calton Hill, we can still see the lights, we can still see the hullabaloo below. But of course, we're far enough away from the crowds and the noise. It is so peaceful up here. A really great place to chill. We are really, really high up here, but do you know what? I still don't think we're as high up as the Starflyer. Yeah, I reckon if you're coming to Edinburgh, you're going to the Christmas market, you really must make the effort to climb up here to the top of Calton Hill and take in those fabulous views. But do please wear warm clothes because it is absolutely brassic up here. Well, I hope you enjoyed the loud bits and the quiet bits of Edinburgh's Christmas. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see something else that's unique in Edinburgh, have a look at my video about the Polar Ice Bar that's coming up on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one for some more travel adventures and a little drop of history.